So what do you write about? What should you include in your message? What's important? That's what we're going to look at next. On your handout, we've I'm leaving this for you just to use as a reference tool. We've talked a little bit about many of the things that are on the front page all the way through contacts. Make sure that your list is permission-based under contacts. That's a really important feature. And then I did mention down at the bottom there, which automated tools will you choose to use, and I've listed a few of them there to help you with that. Okay, so what to write about and where to start. It's the chicken or the egg thing. Should I start with my content and figure out what I'm going to say, or should I start with my when I'm going to send it and figure those things out first and get my timing figured out? It's one or the other has to happen. We're going to start with your message, what content you should put in there, and then we're going to talk about how to get that email opened and delivered so that it actually works. We'll cover all of that. So what should you write about? You know a lot. You know a lot about your industry, your trade, the people that you're working with. Your customers and clients don't know nearly what you know about your industry. You're a specialist in what you do. Share what you know that they don't already know. So a lot of people just kind of look at this blank piece of paper and say, I don't even know where to begin. If I'm going to send an email once a month, what would I say? Tell them what you know and they don't already know. You've got vendors, suppliers, providers that are giving you information on the inside scoop that they don't have access to. Share that information with them. Maybe you attend a trade show. You can share that information with them. Original is never required as long as you give credit to the original source. So if somebody has written a great article in your industry and you want to share that article, Forbes magazine, you name it, anybody has done something already, you can put that information in there, just give credit to the original source. Don't take ownership of it. That's not right. So you can easily share what else is out there. Here's some ideas for that you can put in your email, that you can share. And remember, you're going to get a copy of these slides in a PDF format as well, and you've got some of this on your handout. Maybe you want to provide a download. Maybe you want to give them a discount. Think about your market. Think about what would please them. And if you're not sure, you can ask them. Ask them when you see them. Ask them by a survey. Find out what they're interested in. So often we just kind of take off on our own tangent of giving messages out there. And we think it's what people want. And until we really ask what they want, we can learn by the clicks that they do on our messaging. How much is enough information when you're sharing? Do you like to get really long emails and read them? No. Anything short is better, as long as you're focused on your message. One page of an email is plenty. And the traditional emails used to be send once a month a newsletter with everything that you can think of during that month and get that out the door. And that's multiple pages long with many columns. And anymore, since we're reading these on our smartphones, 48% of us are reading these on our smartphone devices or tablets. That means we don't really have the space to take a long email, and we don't have the time. So if you'll focus on one topic at a time and get that message clearly delivered, people will engage with you. They'll want to know more about what you have to offer. Pictures are great. You always want to put pictures in. Facebook tells us that when you include pictures in your posts on Facebook and when you include pictures in your email, you can get 100 times more engagement rate than you can if you just use text. Don't get carried away, not too many pictures, because too many pictures also go to the other extreme. If you're trying to optimize for your website and you're putting pictures and text on there, search engines only see text, they don't see pictures. So it's important to have a balance of text and pictures in your emails and in anything that you're producing. Videos are huge. We get most of our action from video, because how many of you would enjoy just watching a short 30-second, 2-minute video instead of reading the paragraph of information that would go with it? Would you prefer doing that? Videos are great, and they can be shot professionally. They can also be taken casually on your smartphone, and we know that it's casual. We know it wasn't professional. We know it's a message that we're expecting to be that way. So let me get through pictures, and then we'll do our video break here. Here's some images that were caught with pictures in them that were working really well. These are different emails and posts. Anytime you can put an image with your colors and your brand, it really speaks well of your message. Just going to flip through some different ones here to give you some ideas. So this is a really common template that you'll see from email service providers, where they have a small image and a block of text and then a read more button. And that read more button's powerful because it's the ability for you to see what they're really interested. So if you have 3 articles in your newsletter and only one article gets a read more click, that's the one that was most interesting to the readers. The other articles didn't appear to catch their attention. Or it's the position in the message. Maybe they were at the bottom and this one was at the top. That matters as well. That's a standard format. This one gets your attention because it's kind of fun. It's interesting. So if you can make your message interesting and entertaining, remarkable, you're more likely to get people to share and use that information. This one's actually for a Boys and Girls Club, and they're doing a special event. And you probably can't quite pick that up on there, but if you can make something as fun as that, that's a great start.